OK, welcome back. Take two at this debate. Thank you for bearing with, everybody. I do welcome back Nile Gardiner and Jeni Barnett into the fray. We are having a discussion about whether or not David Lammy should be sacked or resign in light of his previous comments about President Trump and, of course, the assassination attempt over the weekend. Niall, I mean, from what I could gather, Jeni was saying there was that basically David Lammy's telling the truth and people don't like it. I mean, is that actually just quite dangerous, do you think? It could lead to people doing things like this and also attacking some of our own politicians.
Yeah, I think, you know, if you look in detail at Lammy's track record attacks on Trump, I mean, they're deeply unpleasant, they're very nasty. I think they're unfit for a figure who today is the Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom. And I think that his comments will have serious consequences for the future of US-UK relations if there is a Trump presidency once again. So I think comments really do matter. Also, let's not forget, Lammy referred to Brexiteers as Nazis in the past. This is a political figure who has made atrocious, appalling, hate-filled comments. He should not be the Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom. Keir Starmer should remove him and replace him with somebody who's actually diplomatic.
Yeah, fine. All right, Jeni. Well, look, I put it to you that it's, you know, even if you think it's OK for David Lammy to hold those views, even if you think those views are correct, he is in an absolutely appalling, untenable position to now be our Foreign Secretary. And is it time, Jeni, for some people on the left to wake up, like your David Aronovich or your Joe Brands of this world, and actually realise that the things that they've said have consequences and that they should apologise for those things?
I mean, I don't want to do tit for tat, but if you have the man who's standing for the president talks about groping women's pussies, what do you say to that? Do we think that he should stand down or tell the truth that he did say that? We are looking at a man who is untenable as a president. He is a deceitful human being. And Niall, I would like to ask you, what is it you've got to get against David Lammy that all of a sudden we need to get this man out? He has already said today, as you've heard Nandi saying, that they are going to have to change the way they speak. And so did Biden. We have to lower the political temperature. The reason that the temperature...
Biden was saying recently we had to put a target on Trump's back. I mean, it's all very well and good after the event going, oh, you know, the thing we need to do really here is really regulate and monitor the way we talk to each other. When previously he's been calling everyone Nazis, including Brexiteers, saying people are sympathetic to the KKK. And then, you know, all of a sudden someone tries to shoot him and it's, oh, we've really got to watch out. We've got to hashtag be kind.
Has said, listen, Patrick, Trump himself is trying to, in quotes, unify. And he will for 5 minutes until he has to change and do what he's done.
Can I respond to Jeni, Patrick?
Yeah.
If I could respond to some of those atrocious attacks. Donald Trump has just faced an assassination attempt. Someone tried to kill Donald Trump. And this followed from many years of really hateful rhetoric coming from the left on both sides of the Atlantic, including from President Biden, who called Trump a threat to democracy. So words do have consequences here, actually. And I have to say that you know, the attacks on Donald Trump, even today, I mean, continuing right now after we face an assassination attempt, have been very, I think, very appalling. Let's see David Lammy apologise for all of his attacks in the past on Donald Trump. I've not heard him do so, but he should apologise, retract those words.
Please let me interrupt you. Let me just interrupt now, just for a second. You know, we are living through the emperor's new clothes. Trump is running around naked, doing his stuff, and we can see it. And the ones that can't, who are dressing him in ermines and furs, don't like it when everybody else can see it.
That sounds completely insane. I have to say, completely insane.
Well,
I don't know
what you're saying.
Sounds completely loopy.
You don't think that the man has pulled the wool over a nation's eyes, and people who are...
Jeni, with respect, you cannot simultaneously claim that this guy comes out with all this really horrible stuff that we can all see and hear, and isn't he awful, and then claim that he's pulling the wool over people's eyes and being deceitful. He's one or the other, right? He either says a load of stuff, that you disagree with and you hate, you know, and that's fine, or, you know, he's a completely different person in public than he is in private, and I don't really see how that... Jeni, can I ask you honestly, how did you feel when you found out that someone had tried to kill Trump?
I was intrigued that the young 20-year-old on the roof was described as a Democrat when he's not. He's a card-carrying Republican. And when I heard the conspiracy theorists saying how much was Trump involved in this, my eyes opened. In a land where deceit is running, it's hard
So you are a card-carrying conspiracy theorist when it comes to...
No, I'm not. I am an ordinary member of the public, and I'm confused. I do not think anybody should try and assassinate Trump. I do think he himself is talking about toning down the rhetoric. But what I would say is that David Lammy has held his position since 2018, and I think he's terrific. And Nile, how would you deal with David Lammy? You'd sack him?
Yeah, go on now. Final word to you.
Actually, yeah, David Lammy should be out of the cabinet. He should not be the foreign secretary.
Who would you replace him
of the United Kingdom, actually. He should not be. As for your comment saying you're intrigued by the assassination of Donald Trump, those are shocking words. What exactly do you mean by that? Really, appalling words, actually.
Why are you so disingenuous? We know that Kennedy was assassinated.
This was an evil attempt to assassinate a former president. It's just sheer evil.
But this is the thing. Yeah, look. This is the thing. And to be honest, you know, when we talk about toning down the rhetoric and all of that stuff, and we're talking about this, we just had someone on, you know, from the left there who's backed up ideas that Donald Trump is a threat to national security and international security. Yeah, is an out-and-out racist, all of this stuff. And then when I asked you about what you felt about his assassination attempt, you floated the idea that it might have been some kind of conspiracy theory. I mean, again, forgive me here, but it does play into the narrative that, you know, maybe sometimes some people on the left are a little bit away with the fairies, you know, and this is a problem.
Okay, if you think I'm away with the fairies, that's your problem. I think your obsession with supporting a human being who is so disruptive is also away with the goblins.
All right, okay.
So someone just tried to kill the former president of the United States of America. That's a very serious issue. And I just find, Jeni,
they shot him,
and his ear was disgraceful and appalling. Really shocking and lacking in humanity.
All right, we're gonna knock it on the head now, guys. We're gonna have to move on. But thank you very much, both of you.